Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're actually going to review a re-release of an older NECA product. Now, with all this hype surrounding Robert Pattinson's Batman film that came out the past week, I found it only appropriate to go back in time a little bit, and we're going to review the NECA quarter scale 1989 re-release Batman. I was able to pick him up at Walmart for around $98, $99, something like that. I'd wanted the figure forever, but I didn't want to pay the eBay prices, like the $300-400. Now, there are some slight differences with this figure, and I do have some gripes with this figure coming out of the box, because I've already opened it, things like that, and filmed that part of the review. One of the pieces was broken out of the box. I'll touch on that later. The center ball joints a bit loose. And man, NECA uses so many twisty ties to keep the thing in there. But if you guys want to see this figure cracked out of the box, let's go ahead, punch in, and I'll start this review and we'll take a look at the box itself.
Don't kill me, man! Don't kill me! Don't kill me, man!
I'm not going to kill you. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
Alright, so this is the box you get with the NECA quarter scale Batman figure. As you can see, it has a very small window here. A lot of people opt to open this figure. I opted to open it because I've seen so many reviews on it, and I actually liked what I saw. Now, I can say this, if it follows the suit of NECA's other quarter scale figures, it's going to have some problems when you open it with twisty ties, because they really like to twisty tie things. At side, you can see some art with the figure, of course, and some poses. Doesn't look like they've done anything too crazy with the figure, but the figure does look great. And on the back, of course, you get the giant picture of the Michael Keaton Batman figure. It's really cool. And this is, of course, a re-release. I was able to pick this up at our local Walmart for around 98 bucks. The box does have a little bit of damage right here, nothing really bad. It's probably in shipping. But if you look down the box, again, still standard NECA artwork. Top of the box has the 1989 Batman logo. Nothing too special.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? Give me the gun.
Now, out of the box, this is what you're first going to encounter. Of course, his accessories are over here. I'd already started a cut so I could get those out. The cape is in plastic. It looks like one of my accessories is broken down here at the bottom. And it looks like that tri-hook. But that probably was broken in shipping. That's no big deal. I can either glue it back together or just not display him with it, because I really wanted this figure. The cape's, of course, wrapped in plastic. Looks like a leathery material. Body armor looks like a separate piece. Head sculpt's absolutely fantastic. But again, like I said earlier, and I'll turn it around to show you what I mean, twisty ties. NECA absolutely loves twisty ties. I had started taking these apart after I opened it just so I could get him out a little quicker. But we'll go ahead and get him out, get him in a pose, and we'll take a look at him. Alright, guys, we do have him out of package here. As you can tell, this is probably one of the better likenesses to Michael Keaton that's been done. I feel like NECA did a fairly good job with that. The paint's really good here. Eyes look good. The mask does look like it is a separate piece. The mask also does have this strange asphalt texture, so it does make it a little bit more Burton-esque, if you will. I'll call it that. You can see that there. Going down into the symbol, mine had a couple of little chips getting it out of the box, which is fine. Because, like I said, I'm going to display them on the shelf, and I think at a distance that'll be fine. I can paint over those if I need to. It's got a leathery type cape. On the outside, I guess it's a faux leather material. You guys can work with it to get it straightened out. I'm going to do that with mine. Of course, you can see the body armor is a separate piece altogether, and if you're not careful, it's going to hang over that belt. So it may actually detach that later down the road if you're not careful. Now, I will say, getting it out of the box, the center ball joint on mine was a little bit loose. This guy has about 18-20 points of articulation, something like that. But the textures are just fantastic, guys. I mean, it does look like the 89 bat suit so much. And again, you can get this guy into some poses. The articulation you've probably seen in other videos. He can't raise his arms all the way. His head turn is not the greatest because, again, Keaton couldn't turn his head in the film that well either. So, I mean, what you see is pretty much what you get. Like I said, you're looking at a ball joint here. When I got mine out, it was super loosey-goosey. So I'll have to work with that. He's had to be heated a couple times to get the hands out, to actually switch hands and get him in some different poses. You can see the cowl is a separate piece. There's really good stitch work here. But yeah, as I stated, if you raise this up, you can look and see that the armor is a separate piece. The utility belt is a separate piece. You can look at the different sheens and things on the gloves. This guy's already got some paint problems here that I'm going to have to go over and fix. It looks like it's got a little bit of gold from that. The figure's not super fragile, but I will say it is fairly fragile. Getting him out of the box, it's like I said, there's probably about 8 or 9 twist ties around him. I think it's a little bit of overkill. So be really careful when you get him out. I mean, other than that, it's a great figure. Just be super careful if you get him out to display him.
Where does it get those wonderful toys?
Now, as far as what the figure comes with, it does have a few accessories that the original release had. It's got the 2 metal rods to extend the cape out. I did get him out and get him in some poses with that, so you can see that at the end of the video. It's got the Batarang hand, the 2 grabbing hands for these. Those hands also coincide with the Batarang and this here, which, you know, this actually came broken out of the box. I'm not real happy with that, but it wasn't like I was going to display it with it anyway. It does have the cable for this specific grappling hook. This hook was used at the end of the movie. I think it was when he was saving Vicky Vale. It was one of those tri-prong hooks. So it's broken basically 4 pieces. And it came like that. My feelings aren't really hurt since I'm not going to use it. The Batarang is here. It does fold. Now, I will say there's a difference in the original release with the grapple gun. The grapple gun was painted silver on that side where the handle folds out. And it did come apart at the center area, so you could put it on his belt with the piece right here that attaches to the utility belt. Now, that being said, it doesn't come apart, but they have fixed a little bit of the paint issue. If you look on the other side, there's the screws. Again, the part doesn't come apart in the middle. It may with a little heating. I wouldn't try it. But yeah, this is pretty much all it comes with. It's fairly cut and dry accessories-wise. If you want to see the pile of zip ties it came with, those are over there. Not zip ties, but twisty ties it came with. Those are over there. That was the bag for the cape and, of course, the silica gel. I mean, this guy is pretty stacked for a figure, though. I do think it's one of the best Michael Keatons ever. NECA did release a 7-inch version of this, but as far as it goes, I think this one's probably the better. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for watching my review today. I hope you enjoyed the review of the figure. Again, it was a trip down memory lane for me, and the figure is really nostalgic because, again, Keaton was my favorite Batman when I was little. From what I hear, he's actually coming back in the new Flash film, which I'm pretty excited about that. And if you like this figure, you can pick it up at your local Walmart, like I said, for around $98, $99. Now, it is a re-release of the original. It's not going to be the original. There's going to be a couple minor differences. I did discuss those earlier. But, again, I do appreciate you guys coming back and watching my content. That being said, I need more subscribers. So if you guys want to smash that subscribe button, you want to hit the like button, leave some comments below, that's great. Tell me what you liked about the video, what you didn't. We are also going to make a couple of changes here to this channel. As of now, this show does not have a name. Well, a friend of mine actually suggested one the other day, and it was Talking Shit and Talking Toys. Now, I'm not sure how I could work that with YouTube's algorithm and that be anything that's monetizable if I choose to go in that direction. I don't think I would do that to go in that direction. Maybe censor out the I or something. If you guys have any better ideas for a show name, let me know. Leave those in the comments below as well. I'll take a look at those. We might take a poll and actually vote on that. It's a little fan service and a little service to people who actually watch the channel to actually have a little control. It'd be great. So guys, it is a beautiful spring day outside in Kentucky today, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go skate for a little while. So you guys stay safe out there. Again, I appreciate you guys so much for coming back and watching my content. You guys have a great day, and I'm going to go ahead and punch out.